Hello, I'm Jig, and I just got done making something called swamp cabbage salad, and I am going to show you the process of making that with my commentary, but first, I want to tell you a story. So, when I was a kid, I have this memory of being a kid, and my family and I were at this small coastal Florida town, and we were at a good seafood restaurant, and we had some good seafood, and then my mom goes, "Hey Jig, we have to try this world famous salad that has like fruit and lettuce and hearts of palm and green peanut ice cream on it. Not pistachio, mind you, green peanut ice cream." And I remember eating it, and I remember it being weird but not necessarily bad. And I thought this was a fever dream until recently when I bothered to Google it and found out that it was a real thing, and that coastal town we were in was most likely Cedar Key. So, I decided to make a video out of this. Real quick, if you don't know what heart of palm / swamp cabbage is, it's the inside of the trunk of certain palm trees, like coconut trees or palmettos. For this recipe, you will need shredded iceberg lettuce, a can of swamp cabbage, a diced peach, some diced dates, some diced pineapple, some minced candied ginger. I actually made my own candied ginger here, take a look at this. Some vanilla ice cream, and my camera cut out here, but the final ingredient is chunky peanut butter. Now I wanted to go to Publix, which is this somewhat expensive but really popular grocery store in Florida, to make it a more authentic Florida experience, but I just wasn't able to this time, sorry. I started by cutting up the candied ginger into smaller pieces. I don't have a lot of audio or anything from this part of the process because, well, a lot of things went wrong the night I was going to film this, and I ended up having to film early morning instead, right when my roommate happened to be moving out, so it was a bit awkward. Next I started cutting up the pineapple into smaller pieces, and then I moved on to the heart of palm. If you don't know what heart of palm tastes like, I would compare it to, well,
artichoke.
Quick side note, if you're hearing a beeping, that's just someone's smoke alarm running out of battery in another apartment. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's try a sample of this. This is the first thing I'm eating today, by the way. Oh, that's salty. Well, I'm not used to my heart of palm being this salty. It must be because of this, brand. Okay. After that, it was time to mix the salad together. Now, I don't have a mixing bowl, but I thought that using one of my big containers would be okay, but well... Oh. So I had to use a pot instead. After the salad was tossed, I put it in the fridge to refrigerate. Then it was time to make the ice cream topping. I wanted to use one of my nice tropical palm tree bowls as it would fit the theme, but I could already tell that it would not be big enough and I did not want to make the same mistake twice. So I just used a container. When it came time to make the ice cream green, well, I discovered that I did not actually have gel food dye, I had gel cake decoration icing. So I had to add a lot more of that than I would have had to add dye. Now, we're going to add 1/4 cup of chunky peanut butter, extra crunchy / chunky. There's got to be a better way to do this, but I'm just gonna do it like this. Let's have a bite of this, see how it is. That's really tasty. After I got it mixed up and looking pretty green, though maybe not as green as I would have liked, I let that sit in the freezer. Alright, so I am back from the kitchen with this salad on a plate, and it is looking weird. We're gonna put a couple dollops of green peanut ice cream on there. Oh, it's weird. Okay. Oh, put it right on top of one of those heart of palms. Yeah, you know, because those are some flavors that are supposed to go together. Alright, let's try this. Moment of truth. Trying to get a bit of everything on this. That's weird. Everything on this is inoffensive, even the lettuce, except for the heart of palm. Why? My guess is that you're not supposed to use, like, canned heart of palm that, you know, that has, like, salt and stuff in it.
Oh, that's salty.
I just want to eat the peanut butter ice cream mixture on its own. That's all I want. As you can see now, the, ice cream, as it is melted, is becoming kind of a dressing. I'm guessing that's what it's supposed to do. Alright, well that was an interesting experiment. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you can get, like, I guess fresh heart of palm, fresh swamp cabbage cut right from the tree. But, you know, it was a fun experience. Thank you for watching. I'm Jig. Y'all have a good swamp tidings.